Dag. Inte den. Nej. Get it.
Mamma.
Puta, papá, encanta. Untuk berhenti, baby, boom, that boom. That's right. Purpose to the food. That's what I did it. Good. Thank you for helping me. The baby stuck and food. The baby stuck. Stuck, 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 stuck. To get into the stuff. Stuck, 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 stuck.
Hi, I'm Ian. I'm a local wildlife enthusiast with a particular interest in reptiles and amphibians. And this park here, which has sadly been trashed a little bit in lockdown, is a great spot for amphibians and one very special reptile. Hopefully we can find those today. Right, should we go to the pond? Oh, look what we've got here. Oh, look. Look. In here. What is it? What is that?
I can't see anything.
It's buried. That's why you can't see it. Because these...
Tadpole.
It's not. It's a toad. So if you put log piles down like this, hopefully you'll get some toads. Because this is where they like to hide, and then they go into the ponds to have babies. Should we put the toad back? Because we don't want to stress it, out. Right, there's one other very special creature that lives here. And if we go out into the grassy area just over here, hopefully we can find it. what's under here. There's nothing under there at the moment. Oh, here we go. This is a slow worm, which is a silly name in my opinion, because it's not slow and it's not a worm. And despite the fact that it looks like a snake, it's actually a legless lizard. One of their tricks is if they get caught by a predator, they can drop something that wants to eat it. So if they get caught by something that wants to eat them, they can drop their towels off.
How?
It's just a special thing that they can do. And they're often found in urban areas like this, but increasingly the habitat is disappearing, and unfortunately they're disappearing with it. So if you see these in the wild, it's best not to pick them up. They don't take too well to being disturbed, and it's best to leave them alone.
Okay, thank you so much. It's been such a lovely day.
You're very welcome. Bye-bye.
Here then, back to go to the baby, there to go to burn the burn, and the have a pun, the burn, have a day, drop them, yeah.
A
Baby, bring that good, the pain, that home, good. What is it?
Bloodhound.
Bird have inside. We will have the camp, the sea, the bird, and the head up and up. Heck. Above,
Yes.
see.